We're going back to the winners' rooms now, where Stephen Silvagni, a young Turk, and Wayne Johnston, a battle-scarred veteran, with 403-game champion Kevin Bartlett.
Well, two of the happiest people down in the Carlton rooms, the veteran Wayne Johnston and the youngster, the teenager, Stephen Silvagni. But we'll talk to the veteran first. Wayne, congratulations on being yet another Carlton Grand Final side.
Thanks, Kevy. It's great feeling.
Now, before the game, you were a little bit in doubt with an injured knee. Not many people knew that. It was a very well-guarded, kept secret.
Mate, I was a bit worried earlier in the week. It just wasn't really coming good, and I damaged it Saturday morning, and I think Murph was trying to make sure he got a game, and he tried to run over it, and you know, it came good as the week went by.
Well, those two opening goals were quite sensational for Carlton. It really did lift the whole Blues machine. Must have given you a great deal of confidence after being in doubt.
Well, it did. Yeah, it was nice to slot a couple, and as you know, it's very important to get goals on the board early in grand finals.
What about when you went off the field? I mean, what was the problem there? Did you split the webbing in your hand?
Yeah, I split the webbing in my hand and just had to go and get it patched up momentarily.
At one stage there, we didn't think that you may have dislocated the hand or the fingers, and you may not have been able to get back into the action.
Oh, mate, I was coming back on no matter what.
It looked, well, it was undoubtedly so hot out there. Did you sense that the Hawthorn side was starting to struggle before three-quarter time?
I thought half-time, I thought we had an excellent chance, but, you know, somehow they just found something at the start of the third quarter, and they kicked about 7 points before we'd got a score on the board, and I got a little bit worried, but I knew our fellas, and our whole forte for the whole year is relying on each other to fight back, and we've done it many times this year.
Well, the opening, of course, you had all the play, but you really didn't take advantage of it with the Hawthorn side fighting back.
It's bloody frustrating, that, because we did it at Waverley in the second quarter, and we went in, you know, 2 or 3 goals down. It's just something we've got to clean up on.
Well, you don't have to worry about it until next year, do you, really?
No, I don't think so, mate.
Stephen, congratulations. Last year, a disappointment of being dropped out of the side on grand final day, but today, the biggest thrill of your life.
It certainly was. It was just a fantastic feeling, and it was just great to win.
Well, you played a great game at full-back, but we've seen right throughout the year where you go from full-back to full-forward, and, of course, then you was out injured during the season. Do you like the key defence post?
Oh, yeah, well, at the moment, I'm pretty happy to get a game anywhere. So, I don't know, just to get a position in this team this year, which is fantastic.
I read in the paper that last week before the second semi-final, you sat up with your dad and you watched a video of some of the games to just see, you know, how you should play. Did you watch the video last night?
No, actually, I took it pretty easy last night. I watched the game after we won the second semi, but I didn't watch it after that at all, but I just took it pretty easy.
Steve, fantastic effort by you today. Congratulations. I know your dad must be very, very proud of you. And also, Wayne, congratulations once again. Lived right up to the name of the Dominator today.
Oh, well, mate, we'll catch up with you next year, eh?
Good on you, Wayne. I hope so. Wayne Johnston and Stephen Silvagni down in the Carlton rooms.
Thanks, KB. We'll come back in a moment and talk to John Nichols about Stephen Silvagni and the Silvagni family history, because, of course, Serge was Big Nick's sidekick over so many years.